Look at these delicious caramelized apples on top of this cake made of honey. This was so yummy, not gonna lie. I've made this before, but I used like a canned pie mixture of apples. I was a little bit intimidated by peeling the apples, but it's really super easy. I don't know what my problem was. Let me show you how to do it. Just cut the top end like a flat surface and then peel around with a peeler. Then cut in a square around the core and you've peeled and cored your apple. So simple. Toss that piece. There are some little pieces of core left in my apple here because I got a little bit close. I'm just going to cut those out because they probably don't taste very good in my apple cake. So from there, I'm just flipping them all on their flat side and slicing thin. They're about 1/4 of an inch. They're not super uniform, but they're close. Once those are sliced, I'm tossing them into a bowl that has just water and lemon to keep them from browning while I slice the rest of these apples. Next, I'm going to show you how to use a paring knife. In case you don't have a peeler, just go around with your paring knife and peel it, and then you're going to go through all the same steps. That was literally the most time-consuming part of this entire process, and it didn't take very long at all. Here I am mixing my dry ingredients, which is flour, baking powder, and salt. I didn't use salt here because I have salted butter that I bought on accident, unfortunately, so I'm just not putting salt in this mixture. Moving along to the wet ingredients, I have 2/3 cup of sugar, some honey, 2 eggs, room temperature butter, vanilla, and milk, and I'll just whisk that together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can find the full recipe along with many others at my website linked below. If you decide to make this, comment, let me know how it goes. Next, I'm just going to mix those dry ingredients in with the wet ingredients and make sure they are all incorporated. Starting with the caramel sauce, you'll need a saucepan with some sugar and water. You don't want to stir this, you can shake it around a little bit, but you definitely want to cook it until it turns this amber color like this. It took about 5 minutes, I think. Turn off the heat or remove it from the heat and add your room temperature butter, and it's going to froth up into this delicious caramely substance. You're going to pour that into the cake pan. I probably should have mixed this up a little bit more, but it still came out fine. To the side, you'll see me just tapping the apples on this washcloth to try and get the extra liquid off before I add them to the cake. I don't think extra moisture in your cake is a good thing. Once I get those dried off a little bit, I will start to put these in a circular motion in the pan. I think it'll just be decorative at the end. There was multiple layers. I thought it would just be like 1 or 2, but it was like 3 or 4. Put my batter over the top, smooth it out, and pop it in the oven. Let's go around the edge with a knife immediately and then let it sit for 5 minutes before you actually do the flip. I always tap the top just to try to release any extra little sticky parts in there. My favorite part is the reveal. Look how gorgeous and caramelized those apples are. They are so good, you guys.